doing well, thanks. I hope you are.
Good, good. Yeah, doing good.
All right, we'll get into the questions here. Andrew Jones, you're up first.
Hey, Coach.
Hey,
Uh,
Andrew.
I wanted to go back to some fun we had in post game the other day when you said that it's always March for you. I would like for you to expand on that and just kind of tell us when you're in October and you say it's March and you're in January and you say it's March and how you relate that to the kids.
Um, I relate that to the kids. I give them just personal stories. One of the stories that I give them is my mother passing away at 16. That she was my best friend, and out of the blue, she got diagnosed with cancer, and 8 months later, she was gone on August 31st, 1986. And unfortunately, that gave me, as a 15 and 16-year-old going through that, 15 and 16 years old, it gave me a perspective of, you think that you're going to have your mom and dad with you all of your life. And the reality is my mom missed, I thought I missed her when she passed away, but I miss her more now than I did when she died. And because she missed me coming to Carolina, me playing in the NBA, me getting married, her hanging out with my kids and my wife, um, me, everything. And things aren't guaranteed. You think you get to hang out with your parents tomorrow. You think you can play another day. And I just have a different perspective on being thankful for where you're at and understanding that take advantage of every moment that you have. And I
When
tell
you
this to the team.
when you share these personal stories with the kids, how much do you think it connects and resonates with them? And do you think that there's like an underline there where it kind of helps you in the coaching aspect of them with them as well, since they know some personal stuff about you.
Well, they know a lot of personal stuff about me. That goes to the piece, Andrew, about, you know, how much time I spend with them. And I think I said, um, on Saturday, like I can't coach them unless I know them, and they can't play for me unless I know them. Like, to know each other, you have to know personal things. And and does it resonate with them? I don't know. But my job is to give them those personal experiences that I've had in my life. And whether they listen to it or not, I'm going to give it to them because I think it's important for me to communicate those things to them.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Go next to Jeremiah Holloway.
Hey, Hubert, good morning.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about, obviously you guys have, just these, two more games of regular season and then the conference tournament starts up the week after that. Obviously you guys have, been surging recently. Do you feel that at this point of the year, guys are maybe settling into their roles a little bit better? It kind of seems, obviously, you've seen what Vin has been able to do of late. You've seen what Jay Witt has been able to do of late. Do you feel guys are getting, I guess, a better grasp of, what they're asked to do and just, the expectations, kind of called upon them at this point?
I do. I think we have a number of guys that are settled, whether it's settled in their role, settled with their game. And we just have a number of people that are in that place at the same time. And so, you mentioned, you know, Jay Witt and Vin, but, also, RJ, Elliott, Drake, Seth, Ian, Cade, we just down the line, Jay Wash. I think we have a number of people for the first time all year where we have a number of people settled, whether it's in their role or settled in terms of their own personal game and what they can bring consistently out there on the floor.
If I could follow up real quick, what do you think has like allowed that settling to happen? Like what changed to where they could, kind of, get comfortable in that way?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably it's time. I think everybody has everybody wants to like it just takes time. I everybody individually has a different timetable. Like not everybody can be settled at this time at the same way. I just think over time this team has grown together and we're at a point now that I think we're playing well and I think we're playing consistently well that's allowing us to be successful.
Go next to Adam Smith.
Hubert, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Adam.
I guess sort of piggybacking on that a little bit, just wanted to ask you about your messaging to your team here as you're going into the final week of the regular season, 2 games left. Like given that you guys do seem to be playing some of your best basketball lately, what do you want them hearing from you as you go into these final 2 games?
They've been hearing from me consistently that, the times that like I've said, I even referenced, I said, when we were in New York City, I said, like for a building, the higher the building goes up, the deeper the foundation that the building has to have. If it's for it, New York with all the skyscrapers, as big as those buildings are, the foundation has to go deeper. And so for us to continue to have success, what actually has to require is we have to go deeper. We've got to go deeper into those little things. We've got to be better boxing out. We've got to be better taking care of the basketball. We've got to be better at shot selection. We've got to be better in talking in transition. And so I've actually communicated with them that this is a time to dive even deeper into those little fundamental discipline things to continue to try to improve.
Is that another aspect of the way that you've been playing that has pleased you? Is that what you have been asking them to do, you have seen the improvement? Like it's been pretty tangible, I feel like.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's great to see. I mean, that's what you want as a coach. You want your players individually to get better and to improve, and you want your team to improve. And I feel like we're headed in that direction. And but there's a long way to go. This is a huge week for us, and Virginia Tech is a really good basketball team, and it's very difficult to play them anywhere, especially on their home floor.
Thank you.
Michael Coe.
Hey there, Hubert. Good morning.
Hey,
You alluded to this, but in recent years, Blacksburg has been a difficult road trip for you guys. So tomorrow night, what is there to look out for, especially with Virginia Tech?
well, I mean, one, just, from an offensive standpoint, they're just very efficient and methodical in their approach offensively. Just a ton of action to free up their shooters, but they've got guys that can they have the ability to score from three and also throw the ball into the paint. So, from an offensive standpoint, that's pretty good to have. And defensively, they're athletic, they can pressure, they can create steals, and um, they're really good on both ends of the floor. And so for us to be successful on the road, we're going to have to play extremely well. And we've got to take care of the basketball. We've got to get good shots. We've got to rebound, which we've been doing. We've got to get out in transition. In order to do that, we've got to get stops.
Please, one last quick one in from Myron Metcalf.
Hey, Hubert, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Obviously, not your first game, but your next game. You've played against a lot of great players. What makes Cooper Flagg such an impactful player on both ends of the floor?
Well, I mean, what makes him impactful is that he does make plays consistently on both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what makes him impactful. I mean, You know, he can guard anybody out there on the floor because of his length and his athleticism. Offensively, he's a 3-level scorer that can also get fouled and get to the free throw line, knock down free throws, and get to the offensive glass. He can get the rebound and bring the ball up himself in transition. And probably the thing that he does best, and to say that because he does a lot of things really well, is he plays hard. Like he's a tough kid, and he's always playing at max pace on both ends of the floor. And that is a talent to be able to play that hard all the time. And that's something that Cooper Flagg does.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate the time.
Okay, guys. See you guys later.
See you.